Let's keep it real, brother. Too many guys fall into the trap of thinking every "I miss you" text carries deep meaning. The truth? Words are cheap. It's actions that reveal the truth. Today, I'm breaking down 6 things women only do for the men they genuinely love. Not like, not tolerate, not string along. Love. And once you understand these, you won't be misled by surface-level affection again. 1. She cares for you without being asked. When a woman truly loves you, she becomes a quiet nurturer. Not because you asked, not because she feels obligated, but because she wants to. She brings you coffee when you didn't mention you were tired. She checks in about the little things, how your day went, whether you ate. This isn't about gender roles. It's about emotional investment. When a woman loves you, your well-being becomes second nature to her. She'll cook, clean, pray for you, support you, not out of duty, but desire. Why? Because your rise feels like hers. Your happiness becomes intertwined with hers. She celebrates your wins like they're her own and feels your setbacks as if they happen to her too. She'll surprise you with your favorite snack after a hard day, listen deeply even when she's tired, and offer comfort before you even ask. She remembers the small things, the kind of coffee you like, the way you take your eggs, the little tells in your voice that say you need her. She becomes invested in your peace, your growth, your journey. And not in a performative way. This isn't about checking boxes. It's sincere, almost instinctive. But make no mistake, she won't do this for just anyone. If she's uncertain about you, she's not going out of her way to fold your laundry or bring you soup when you're sick. She's not losing sleep or rearranging her schedule for a placeholder. That level of care comes when she's all in emotionally, mentally, spiritually. That's when you know it's real. 2. She has your back, even when you're not there. You want to know how a woman really feels. Watch how she talks about you when you're not around. Does her face light up when someone mentions your name? Does she shut down jokes at your expense? Does she stop gossip before it starts? A woman who's just casually involved won't bother. But a woman who loves you, she becomes your silent defender. She'll speak up, even if it means risking social awkwardness. She'll pull her friends aside to correct a narrative, challenge people who downplay your worth, and make it known that disrespect toward you won't fly, no matter who it's coming from. She'll even step in to reframe a conversation in your favor without you ever knowing it. That's not just having your back. That's standing with you when you're not around to stand up for yourself. That's loyalty. That's real love. Because to her, you're not just a man, you're her man. Your reputation matters. Your name means something, and she protects it like it's her own. In a world where silence often equals indifference, her voice becomes your shield. That kind of quiet protection, that's rare. And that's how you know it's real. 3. She starts acting like you're her only one, before you even make it official. This is subtle but powerful. When a woman loves you, exclusivity begins long before labels do. She stops entertaining other guys. She distances herself from old flings or friends with blurry boundaries. She avoids anything that might make you uncomfortable. Not because you asked, but because in her heart, she's already chosen you. She starts aligning her behavior with someone who respects and values the relationship. Less posting for attention, fewer late nights out. Not to hide, but to protect what's building. Her choices start to reflect the seriousness of her feelings. She's filtering what she shares, who she spends time with, and even how she communicates, all to safeguard the bond she feels is forming. She'll unfollow old distractions, set firmer boundaries with people who used to have casual access to her, and begin moving with intentionality. You might notice she declines outings that don't align with the relationship she's envisioning, or that she starts talking about future plans that include you without making a big deal out of it. She does this because in her heart, she's already yours. It's not performative, it's organic. A reflection of emotional commitment before it's ever discussed out loud. And that's the catch. Real love often shows up in the quiet reshaping of routines, the subtle guarding of something that hasn't even fully taken shape yet. If she's acting like she's yours before it's official, that's love. If she's not, well, you have your answer. 4. She fits into your life without losing herself. This is what separates the ones who are just passing time from the ones who are ready to build. When a woman loves you, she doesn't try to control or change you. She doesn't pull you away from your goals. She learns to move in sync with them. She picks up on what drives you, not to pretend, but because she's genuinely curious about the man she's chosen. She pays attention to your passions, your routines, and the little things that bring you peace. She's not trying to become a carbon copy of you, but she wants to understand what makes you tick. She gives you space when you're grinding, understands the late nights and missed texts, and instead of complaining, she doubles down on her own goals. She still shows up in meaningful ways. A thoughtful message, a warm meal, a quiet presence when words aren't needed. She doesn't disappear into your world, though. She keeps hers intact. Her individuality doesn't vanish. It shines. She balances being a teammate without becoming dependent, a supporter without losing herself. She integrates, not invades. That's love in motion. Quiet, powerful, aligned. And in that alignment, you'll find a woman who's not just in your life, but a woman building something with you. Step by step, day by day. 5. She sees your flaws and stays. You want to test love? Show her your worst days. The ones when you doubt yourself. When your charm fades and all that's left is your pain. A woman who's just in it for the good times will disappear. But the one who loves you, she stays. She doesn't flinch when you open up. She doesn't weaponize your past. She listens. She sits with you in silence. And she respects you more for being real. Vulnerability isn't weakness to her. It's trust. And when a woman becomes your mirror, seeing not just who you are but who you're becoming, that's rare. That's real. She'll challenge you, yes. She'll hold you accountable. But she'll never make you feel like you're unworthy of love just because you're still growing. She knows that growth is messy, that healing is not linear, and that true transformation takes time. And through it all, she stays. Steadfast and kind, even when you stumble. She recognizes your potential, even when you can't see it yourself. She sees beyond your setbacks and speaks to the man you're becoming, not just the man you are. When you fall short, she doesn't shame you. She helps you recalibrate. When you're silent, she doesn't pressure you. She gives you space and waits with patience. That kind of loyalty is sacred, not because it's blind, but because it's rooted in a deep understanding of your humanity. She loves all of you, the confident moments and the broken ones. And through her steady presence, she becomes a part of your healing, not by fixing you, but by believing in you so fiercely that you begin to believe in yourself again. That's love that doesn't flinch. That's love that holds. That's rare. If any of this hit home, if you saw even one of these signs and thought, damn, she might actually love me, don't sit on that thought. Let that realization wake something up in you. Because love, real love, isn't found every day, and it sure as hell isn't something you want to overlook. If she's showing up for you in these ways, it means you're not just someone she likes. You're someone she sees a future with. And that deserves reflection, respect, and most importantly, reciprocation. Tap into something deeper. Become the kind of man who can hold space for that kind of love, lead with character, and protect what's sacred. Subscribe to the Stoic Guide. We go beyond fluff advice and help you move like a man who knows his worth and honors the woman who sees it too. And now, I want to hear from you. Drop the word anchor in the comments, because when a woman really loves you, she doesn't drift. She becomes your anchor. Steady, strong, undeniable. If you've ever had a woman like that, or you're hoping to find one, type anchor below. Let's see how many men out there still believe in something real. And yes, I'll be reading every single one. So don't hold back. Drop your thoughts, your stories, your truth in the comments below. Whether you've experienced this kind of love or you're still waiting for it, your voice matters. And if this message resonated with you, take a second to like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the Stoic Guide. We're here to talk about love, strength, growth, and how to move through this life with purpose. More wisdom, more clarity, more real talk is coming your way. So stick around and I'll see you in the next one.